All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. All right, so hopefully everything is working as normal. We've been having issues with the Google Hangouts for the past couple of days, so I'm just going to straight up post the URL into the comment section on YouTube. Hopefully this thing is even going out live. So we've been having all kinds of issues with it. I got a late start today. I actually had to go and get some ibuprofen for my girlfriend when I ran out of gas. So I had to walk and go get fucking gas. And it was just a pain in the ass. So kind of a late start today, but I figured better late than never. So let me get to the YouTube page and post a link up there. 1 second. So anyway, oh dude, I love it, dude. Troll's already on my fucking channel, dude. You're subscribed to my shit, you fucking troll. Hey, what up, Sean? Sean says I sound like a robot. Let me try my other mic. What's going on, Paul? What's up, Boss Thanes? How you guys doing? Doing good? What up, Bobby Cash? See, you guys all get the notification, but I also got a troll on here who, as soon as I get the notification, he's like, yes, I can't wait to watch them, dude, because you fucking love my channel, dude, and you're just jealous because we don't want to be your friend. Loser. Here, hang on. Let me switch the mic, see if this works. All right, so does that make any bit of a difference, you guys? Oh, and here's the link. That's just straight up the URL. So like the tripod and sound is back. Is it? What up, Rise of the New? How you doing, buddy? How's it sounding now? Sounding good? There's a little bit of a delay, obviously. Let me pop up the chats out so I can see them over my other monitor. Oh, okay, go back to the other mic. I fixed before I changed. All right. All right, how's that? Does that sound good? Can you guys all hear that? Hopefully it sounds fine. My voice itself also kind of just sounds like a robot, so a lot of times it could just be me. It sounded better earlier. Which one? Now with the Blue Studio mic, or just a second ago? This one sounds good. Rise of the New. All right. I guess we'll just it's good. We'll just keep this one on. All right, cool. All right, so what's going to be our topic? Sounds good to you, Paul? All right, excellent. I figured we would just discuss more UFOs, ancient aliens, all that goodness. And I want to see if we can get the how's the link working on here? Can anybody hop on just to see if it's actually working now? Because I don't know what's been going on with YouTube, but this has actually been happening to a bunch of other channels too. Did I check my Facebook? Sean, you know I don't check my Facebook. When are you gonna learn that, dude? The only time I check my Facebook is when you ask me if I've checked my Facebook. If it wasn't for you, I would never check my Facebook. All right, I'm gonna go check right now. Yeah, it sucked today, dude. I had to get my girl some ibuprofen, dude. And as soon as I started up the van and turned around, dude, fucking plunk again. So I had to go walk and go get the gas and walk back and then go and get fucking pain in the ass, man. Okay, so I'm on Facebook. Let's see here. What am I looking for, dude? That's why I asked. So yeah. Same garbage link. Are you serious? What the fuck, dude? That pisses me off. Sorry, you guys. All right, so anyway. Okay, so apparently the link is not working. Bobby Cash, man, he used to believe that the world was round, but then an event happened. Then man believed the world was flat. How would you say that's a true or false statement? That the man used to believe the world was round, but then an event happened. Then man believed the world was flat. How would you say that's a true or false statement? I guess in a sense, it's slightly true that men, for some reason, there are some stupid men out there who believe that it is in fact flat for some fucking reason. So I guess that's a true statement. Unfortunately, there are some very stupid people out there who do in fact believe the earth is flat. I'm not sure why. What up, Gyro?
What's up?
Oh, okay. Well, fucking Gyro got on here. So how is this still a crap fucking link if Gyro got on here, Sean?
Yeah, I used the one you posted.
Yeah, look, he's the one I posted. What the fuck?
But I'm going to have to go here shortly.
Well, get the fuck off of here. His link works, so I don't understand. Yeah, Sean, what the fuck? What happened, man? I don't know. It's just been Google. Maybe it's just you, dude. They're trying to shut you down, boss.
There he is.
You know. Oh, there he is. So what up, Sean? Are you at work, dude? We can't hear or fucking see you, dude. I don't know what he's trying to do. Sean, you there? Hello? He says it worked on my PC. Let's see if I can get it on my phone. What up, Seeker? How you doing, buddy? You guys doing a live stream for any length of time? No, we just do it for, sometimes it can be, fucking half an hour. Sometimes it can be 3 hours. We never know how long we're going to do them for. I never schedule a like an end time for it, because we never know. What up, there you are, Sean? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, well, see, so that link seems to be working. So, Sean, did you have to do anything in particular to get on here?
I had to go on my computer and open it through my computer and then go back into my Hangouts on my phone. And then it would let me, it opened the lobby how it should. It didn't redirect me or anything. I went in the Hangouts and it was there.
Okay. All right. So you guys hear that? So that's one way you can do it. I'm out. Keeping on, man. Was that a fucking wrist lighter? Yes. Yes, it was. Fucking thing is awesome. Gotta walk the dog, but I'll try to get on when I get back in. All right. What up, Dave? How you doing, buddy? All right. So you guys heard Sean. There is a way to get on here. Sean, are you still on here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, can you host for a second?
Sure.
All right, cool. Just give me 1 second.
So I came across this thing the other day that was, I think he's some Swedish guy that he made reed boats and traveled across the Pacific Ocean. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm not sure if he did the Atlantic Ocean. I'll have to wiki it. But it was to prove that the Egyptians had contact with South America in order to get their cocaina and their tobacco and other things they could not supply themselves with. Let's see if I can find his name. Can't remember his name. It's like the Raw Project. Does anybody else know what the hell I'm talking about?
No, what the hell are you talking about?
No, I don't think anybody else knows. It's called
What are we
like the
talking
Raw Project with the guy that sailed across the ocean on reed boats.
Oh yeah. I know that guy.
What the heck is his name?
Thor Hiregood, or
I think so. Say that
yeah,
again.
right? Isn't that him? Is that? I think we're talking about the same guy, right?
Yeah, he's like Swedish or something like that.
Yeah,
He has like a
like
Viking
Thor
name.
Hiregood or some shit like that, dude. If I got that right, dude, I'm gonna fucking flip my lid. I think I fucking nailed that. Is that who? I think that's who we're talking about, man. I think it's his name. Look it up, dude. See if you can find that who it is, man. What up, Rob? What up, Jason? Tony, doing good? Cleaning up the shop and preparing for Raptor liner on the CJ7. Sweet, dude. What up, Forerunner? Doing good?
Or Heyerdahl.
Oh, dude. See, I fucking nailed it, dude.
Yeah, I think I tagged you in something like this the other day, trying to bring it up.
That's fucking funny, dude. And it's funny, Sean, is that fucking remember that one fucking dumbass fucking reality shift?
Yeah, like Scott.
Yeah, Scott, dude, a fucking maniac who thinks he's from another planet. For real. There's no joke. No, he fucking came on here saying he was from another planet and shit, dude. We got to a fucking big fucking argument over it, dude. I'm like, dude, you're not from another fucking planet, dude. He's like, dude, you need to open your eyes, man. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, man. Fucking idiot, dude. But
Tripping.
that fucking yeah, dude. He thought he could fucking he's like, oh yeah, dude. I would totally kick your ass in a UFO IQ test, dude. No, you wouldn't, dude. No, you wouldn't even fucking come close, dude.
Reed boats and ancient travelers. What is your perspective and opinion on the matter?
It had to happen, dude. I mean, Thor did fucking prove that it could be done. I mean, in theory, theoretically, it could be done. But I mean, in practically, it could be done too. I mean, I think he showed that it could be done. I forget. Did he actually complete the journeys? I think he got like really close, or something like that, man. either he did or he got really close. But yeah, like he like basically proved that it could be done. And this is we're talking like Sean's saying, reed boats. Okay. So they're making boats out of fucking reeds. It's not like these boats will last forever. These boats will eventually absorb too much water until they're no good, until they fucking they are crap. But even in a reed boat, these guys could sell from fucking continent to continent, not just like, not just like, from land to some island or something, but I'm talking they could cross the ocean in a fucking reed boat. So in an actual sailboat, or like in an actual ship, which I believe they've been able to build for a long fucking time, they should have had no problem doing it. And I think the evidence shows that we've obviously crossed the ocean and had contact with each other, with civilizations a long time ago, well before what academia claims. I mean, if we go by the standard academic, chronological timeline, we didn't start crossing the ocean and meeting with each other until the fucking 1400s, 1500s,
1492.
Yeah, when when Columbus first did it, that would have been 1492, and I think they go back a little bit further than that, so maybe 1,000 years ago, because
Vikings,
of the Vikings and shit, right?
Eric the Red and Leif Erikson.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're counting them, I mean, do you think that Vikings came to America before Columbus?
Absolutely.
Why do you think that?
I don't know how far south, but I definitely think they inhabited the east coast of the Americas and part of the east coast of Canada all the way up to Greenland and Iceland, and all the way over to Europe.
Bobby Cash is saying, so you're saying the Egyptian man believed the world was round? Correct.
They knew the world was round in like 300 BC is the first time that was written down to state that someone said that it's clearly round and we know the shape and size of it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And and yeah, I think he's right with that number 300 BC. It's got to be sometime around then. That it was first, like that we could document that they believed it was round. But I mean, and I'm sure you probably agree with me that it probably goes way back before that. It's just not documented. Like it might have, we might not have discovered the documents yet, or we might not have discovered something that says it, but I'm sure that they knew it was round well before that as well.
The Sumerians and the ancient Egypts.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think they knew it was round during the time of like Atlantis or something,
Absolutely.
Yeah, like 13,500 years ago, I bet you they knew that that Earth was round. I mean, you can't sail around the globe if you believe the Earth is flat. You have to know. Go ahead.
If we're going to say that the pyramid was built 10,000 years ago or more, they definitely knew that it was round. If they're building megalithic, astonishing creations, they know that friggin' Earth is round. It's right. Very basic. It's basic that if they're creating these high technologies, that
they'd have to know that the Earth is round. Because I mean, like, if they're able to construct these things and understand the physics of it and shit, then they're going to understand the physics of and the geometry of Earth. They're going to understand the bending of shadows and shit like that. And this is why the curvature is there. Like, you're able to calculate it. So well, Jason's saying, I have a topic. Do you think all the UFO conferences are being overflowed with crazies? Are they giving schizophrenic people a place to tell their BS stories? Stan Romanek, SSP weirdos, ECT, etc.
I say no.
Sean, what do you think?
They're drawn to, because they would be more accepting of delusion and craziness.
Excellent point.
Because our field, you can't just dismiss people. You actually have to listen for a minute before you fully dismiss someone. And Are they being forced to go there by someone? Maybe, but probably not. It's just somewhere where they would be drawn to: Bigfoot conventions, UFO conventions, all that stuff. A lot of people think they're being abducted are schizophrenic. And even if you say that half of them are just crazy and the other half aren't, you still have to listen.
Exactly. He's got an excellent point. And I agree with Sean when he says that I doubt that they're being, coerced into going to a place like that. But what's up, Gaming Masters? But like Sean's saying, they're just drawn to a place like that because it gives them a place to tell their crazy bullshit. Like for the schizophrenic people, they believe, that they are correct with their assessments stuff and their crazy delusions, and they want people to listen to them. And that's a perfect place for them to go and spew their nonsense and shit like that. And just like Sean was saying, because of the the world that we're a part of, we have to have an open mind. So we have to give them a chance. We have to give them a chance to hear them out, to hear their story before we can call bullshit. If we didn't give them that chance, then we wouldn't even have this. We wouldn't even have a community. It's like we don't have a choice but to let them kind of be a part of it, and then it's up to us to fucking shoot the nonsense down afterwards. But we have to have open minds enough to be able to say, all right, well, tell us what your story is. Tell us what your thoughts are. And once they're crazy, we have to have the balls to say, you're fucking nuts,
You're nuts, or here's what it really is, or to help break it down if possible, because not everybody that is in that realm of maybe delusion or just here's a rope, take it, come back down a little bit, and we'll help you figure it out.
Exactly. Smooth Virus is saying, I can answer that one. The crazy people have money, and there is a cottage industry of experts that are there to sell them a product. That's true. Absolutely. That's another sad part of the UFO community, is that there are scandalous people who are in it to make a buck, and that these people are easily manipulated into giving away their money if it seems like that might solidify their belief system. They're willing to give up a couple dollars if it helps verify what they're saying, or it helps them feel that their beliefs are being acknowledged,
given credibility.
Exactly. And it's just like these guys with the whole gang stalking thing. Now, these people are not being gang stalked. They are, in fact, schizophrenics. But you got guys out there, and I mean, I've seen them. They go out there and they're like making videos on YouTube saying, hey, we're going to sue the government and we're going to stop them from gang stalking you. So come and donate money to us so we can do that for you. And they're getting tons of donations. And what are they going to do? Go to the government? What? Go to the who are they going to and saying, hey, stop gang stalking these people? But these people who are giving them money, they believe that. And so they're being manipulated into it. And it's, it's their own delusions are being used against them in order for these other people to make a profit, to make money. And the same goes for the UFO community, where, when you have an experience like I have had, you want people to acknowledge it. You want to be able to be proven correct, so you don't feel like you are crazy, and you would be willing to spend a couple dollars to show the world that you are correct, that you've seen what you saw. And if someone's there saying, hey, I can do this for you, or do that, or this will help validate what you're saying, blah, 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 you're going to come off that fucking hard-earned dough. And it's a sad statement, man. Let's see here. Smooth is saying, that would make zero profit if they start checking out the validity of people's backgrounds. That's true. Yes, but Jason is saying, yes, but do you think people who organize these conferences should be checking out their stories and backgrounds? I'm not saying dismiss them all, but they should exercise caution. I agreed. Forerunner is saying the world is round and a story, and it's not a delusion. Sean saying exercise caution by never going or wasting money on time at a convention like that. Yeah, you know, I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I think that, you know, yeah, no, I agree with Shawnee because he's saying exercise caution, you know, but you know, I'm not saying don't ever go there. You know, I think it's good for people to go there, for the people who have had the experience. You know, then you at least at that point you know that you're not alone anymore. You know, and I think that's what makes a huge difference is when people feel alone. You know, and that's why they're willing to spend money, is so they don't feel alone. Because when you do have that experience, you feel kind of you know, on the outside of everything, because I mean, it's like the whole world is going around saying that it's not real, and then you've seen it and you're like, so is it not real or am I crazy? You know, is it real or am I crazy? Which one is it? And that's the problem with, you know, that's the problem that we have. Smooth Virus is saying they will give you money if you validate what they want to hear, which is that ET is real and the government is covering it up. Correct. You know, Daniel is saying, what's up, people? What's up? People do anything for money, no morals. Sadly, I see people taking advantage of all the time. Sad. Absolutely. You know, and it really is. You know, it really is sad that, you know, people do get taken advantage of, like you would not believe. And as Sean is saying, and not all of them are crazy. Correct. Like I myself, I am not crazy. I know what I saw. I know what happened to me. I know what happened to my family. You know, it absolutely is 100% true. It absolutely happened. So, you know, where do people like me turn? You know, what do we do to prove that what we saw, you know, so we don't feel alone, so we don't feel subjugated and cast out, you know? And these, you know, these conventions and stuff like that, I think gives people, you know, a place to go and feel welcome, you know. However, I don't know how many of you guys have actually been to these UFO conferences and stuff like that, but I've been to a number of them, and there are so many crazies that are there. It's fucking nuts. Okay, I would say like fucking 70% of the people there are fucking crazy and believe in esoteric bullshit and nonsense, and then 25% of the people are there scamming the other 70%, and then 5% of the people there are normal people who actually saw a UFO and shit like that, man. I'm a little fucked up, but I'm not crazy too. Exactly. That's coming from our boy Daniel. Jason is saying it's hard to be skeptical once UFOs have burst into your life and blow away any notion of what you thought was normal. But skeptical is always a good starting place. Exactly, man. Bobby Cash is saying, I believe the world is round. What am I trying to say? If another event were to happen, then what would people believe? I have no idea, man. Dave saying reptilians, LOL, right? You are not vibrating at the frequency, LOL. It's come from Daniel. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, and really, and like Daniel's saying, these people have like they have no morals. They have, you know, they have no ethics. They don't care if they're hurting people. They don't care if they're destroying the community, because they're not actually a part of the community. And that's what's really sad, you know, is if people are fooled into believing that these people actually care about the community or care, you know, about ufology or whatever, when in fact they don't, man. They just care about making that bottom dollar, man. And, you know, seriously, Sean, you still on here?
Copy.
I've been to a convention where these guys were selling an investment. They were like asking people for money, okay, for an investment to build a UFO landing platform. All right. So they're going to build this platform that will, in fact, attract a UFO to come and land on it. And these guys were sitting there wearing fake beards and wearing the aviator sunglasses and like a fucking trucker hat. All right. I mean, these guys were obviously there scamming people and wanted to disguise themselves. It's so sad because just while I was there, people were coming up and giving them fucking money to build this fucking UFO landing platform, which is fucking ridiculous, dude. But I bet you every one of those dollars came from a schizophrenic person trying to validate what they said, you know? But that's what's really fucking sad, man. Who we got on here? Oh, Sean, that's you. What are you looking at, Sean?
I just brought up and screen shared the Google Earth as, you know, I'm just going to spin it around, and if someone has any topics, if they want to talk about, we can view those places.
Good idea. Good thinking. All right. So, yeah, so he's got the Google Earth up there. If we talk about any places on Earth, John can just go ahead and take us right to it. Good idea, dude. I like that, Sean. We should probably always have a page open like that, you know? Like always open on Google Earth while we're discussing shit.
If I'm at home, I can do it because I can do, you know, I use my phone to get into the Hangouts, and then I can use my computer in the same Hangout and screen share that while using my phone as video and microphone.
Yeah, that way it doesn't you know, take too much toll on your computer, you know, because it'd be slow as fuck trying to do all that. That's what I always try to do. I always try to do it all on one fucking machine, you know.
My computer's box, bro. I got the YouTube, I got the Hangouts, I got all this stuff open.
Oh hell yeah, dude. So why do you go on it on your phone then?
I don't have a microphone or a camera on my computer yet.
Oh man. Oh, I see.
So I have a question. Does anybody know, or do you know, or do you feel that there's any comparison to the Polynesian Islanders and the Vikings?
You know, that's an interesting question because they seem to share like the same ideas and
Their
like
art
kind of like
design?
lifestyle.
Their art design and their lifestyle, yeah. Even like their weapons,
You know,
and their tattoos, or what I'm thinking. That's what draws me to it.
even though that they're completely different types of societies, you know, they both have like a lot of similarities with each other, even though they are quite different. But they seem to do the same things, like sail around the world and shit like that. And
Did you hear?
and both of them are badass warriors. You know, obviously the Vikings are known for being fucking badasses, but you know, what's less known is how badass the Polynesians were, and you know, shit like that. You know, some of these guys, they're warriors like New Zealanders and shit like that. These guys were no joke, man. They'd fucking rock you, you know.
So, have you heard of the guy when he went to Easter Island that there were some light-skinned natives?
What do you mean?
On Easter Island, some of the people, when they went there initially, were light-skinned, like white people.
Really?
Yeah. So, but would it be that far-fetched to know? We know that the Vikings traveled down the East Coast from around this area of the world. So let's say, for instance, their base is Iceland and Sweden in the Norwegian Sea. So if they came down the east, what's to stop them from going north and then to the west and going around Alaska and coming down the west coast, or even following Alaskan islands all the way out there, going up to the Bering Sea and then going towards Russia?
Well, see,
And
well, if you keep going off to the side, yeah, right through there. Now you're into like Polynesian islands.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All the island hopping, they could have came down here.
You know, do
They
you think
probably
the
would have been
Russians
right
could have
across.
crossed? I don't. Do you think, or not Russians? Do you think the Vikings could have crossed through the Bering Sea, though? I mean,
Yeah.
just the temperature, and I mean, if anyone was to be able to, I mean, these would be the guys to do it. I just don't know if they actually did it. That would have been a very difficult place
Think
to
about
travel.
coming through here, through whatever this is. I'm about to find out. The Baffin Bay over through here. It wouldn't be that crazy, I don't think. That doesn't seem that far. And if they were worried about temperatures, they could have came down in through any of these places and stayed close as they could to mainland.
Well, I mean, like the Vikings, weren't they? They were like coastal sailors, right? So like when they would travel the oceans, they would sail like everybody else would, where they would follow the coastline. They didn't actually go out into open water, right?
I would say they stayed probably like it wouldn't. I don't think it would be that far fetched to think they came right across here.
Now, the Polynesians, on the other hand, these guys were open ocean sailors, right?
Well, they had to be because they were able to go island to island to island.
Yeah. So it's like they had to be open ocean sailors, which is, obviously, insanely difficult. So who do you think that the Polynesians were able to keep time before the Vikings or before anybody else? Because I mean, that's what you need to be able to sail around the earth, is you have to be able to keep time.
I think any society that could sail or have any kind of structure has some semblance of time because society revolves around farming, and they definitely
Well, they have to be able. I mean, they need to be able to keep time to the second.
not to the second, but
well, yeah,
as
like
close as possible.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, well, as close as possible. I mean, like they would need like a clock, somehow.
I mean,
like
even a sundial would be sufficient.
I don't know if a sundial would be sufficient. I think you would have to have
Hourglasses.
Maybe something like that. Maybe I mean, I know you need a clock to be able to use longitude and latitude to sail around the world. You have to be able to keep time.
I don't know if they were sailing directly across the world as much as island hopping across the world. So it shrinks the distances in which you're traversing. But yes, I would say, they planned out their thing during the crack of dawn, and, they know what stars are coming up, and they would just use stars, and they would have star maps, and then the day's up, and you know where the sun's rising. Up, we're off by a couple of degrees. Let's turn.
And that's true. Now, Smooth Vibes is saying, IRC, they knew about the currents in the Pacific. That's how they navigated. Okay, so they knew about the currents in the Pacific, and they would just navigate just taking the currents. So basically, letting the currents take them where they wanted to go.
They kind of swirl like the jet stream.
Yeah, like follow the North Atlantic current or the Australian currents or whatever, where they basically, they just kind of get stuck in the current, and the current takes them to a piece of land. And these are the guys like the Polynesians and stuff like that. I mean, they could sail out to the middle of the ocean and survive simply by fishing. I mean, they could fucking, just jump into the ocean at any time and just catch some fucking animal, and eat it. So I mean, if they had a way to keep water as well, then they would be basically good to go.
Just animal skins.
Okay, so currents they could have taken.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they didn't come, this way down, and as well as across and down.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Now,
don't see.
what about the center right there? You see the Gulf Stream? Now look at that circle right in the center. So you got the currents that run them around in that big loop. Is that how you would travel from North America or like, you know, any of these other continents like Africa or Europe or whatever? Is that how you would travel to North America? Could you do that by just taking one of these currents and kind of riding it along?
I would say
to
I'm pretty sure this is how Christopher Columbus came to America, was down from here. And obviously they stayed as close as they could, and then they decided to just go out, and they probably caught the current, and they ended up right around here.
Yeah, then they ended up in like the Bahamas or something, right?
Somewhere around here, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe up a little bit.
No,
I can't.
I believe
that's
you're
not
correct.
a good map. Let's go back to Google Earth.
Okay, oh yeah, the British Virgin Islands. Yeah, he landed right off of Florida. Yeah, the Bahamas. Okay, yeah, correct. Let's see. Yeah, because that's where I believe I heard that he had landed, and it was America Vespucci who actually landed in America.
That was way earlier too.
Yeah, I thought it was way after.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, let's find that out. So we're gonna find out, when did he discover it? Let's see. Can you read that out? It's hard for us to kind of see on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the right part to read first.
All right, cool.
In 1499 and 1502, he explored the east coast of South America.
What year was it?
1499 and 1502.
Okay, so it was in fact after Columbus. Okay, but not that long after Columbus.
Yes.
All right. Dude, doesn't Christopher Columbus just look like an evil dude?
He looks like a total dick.
He does. He looks like a straight up douchebag, doesn't he?
Well,
I mean, I give him credit for fucking sailing around the world, but he does just look like a dick.
We've come to rape and pillage your people. Welcome us with gloriousness.
Right? He just looks like a douchebag. His first mate was a bigger douchebag than he was, because he tried to turn Christopher Columbus over to the fucking to like the Inquisition or some shit, you know, for claiming he saw a fucking UFO or whatever. It looked like a fucking floating menorah. He described it as a menorah, and so they're like, "Oh, you're a Jew, are you?" You know, and like they tried to he tried to fuck him over, dude.
So the first voyage, it looks like the Bahamas and Cuba, and then down, and then they went back to the Azores and then Lesbian.
Oh, they went back to fucking Atlantis, did they? Sons of bitches.
In the fourth voyage, they just skipped right over all that and went to the inside of Central America and then back to Jamaica and around.
So at no time did Christopher Columbus actually go to North America, huh?
Yeah, no. And it looks like Central America and South America.
That's so funny, because we give him total props and credit for discovering America, but at no time did he ever actually go to the continental United States. You know, the closest he's got was some fucking American territories, you know.
What if
go ahead.
The bearded god in the South Americas and Central America?
Viracocha?
Whatever name you want to give them. Just the beard, you know, the plume serpent, whoever. Viracocha, all of that. What if it's a Viking?
You know what? That makes perfect sense. I mean, think about that. Now, I mean, he was a white dude. Okay, talking Viracocha in particular, not not Quetzalcoatl or anything like that from central, Mexico, but we're talking about from Peru. All right. Their god, Viracocha, was in fact a white guy who was bearded, pale white skin. He came from the ocean, and he taught them the knowledge of civilization and how not to like kill and eat each other and shit like that, but he is a white dude who was bearded. Why not be a Viking? They would have been white dudes, they would have been bearded. Yeah, Daniel saying he discovered America with people on it already. I know, right?
I want to know what all these lines are.
Oh, I know. Do you remember when we were talking about that? Remember when I was doing the fucking video for the Azores?
Yeah.
And we were talking about that, dude. I mean, what the fuck are these lines for? They gotta be
it has to be graphical glitches from the scan.
Yeah. It's like that's what I would think. Odd that these so-called like these glitches like that's real. That's fucking part of the fucking earth, dude.
I zoomed down to the bottom and you can see it raised.
That is a fucking that is part of the earth. That is something that Google's satellite picked up on. I mean, what the fuck is that, dude? Has it got to be some kind of fissure, some kind of
But they turn at perfect angles.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Right.
Like why do they do that?
Here. It has to be with the scanning of the planet. It has to be. But I need answers.
Yeah, me too. I want to know what the hell those are. I tried looking it up, Sean. Couldn't find it.
Nope. Can't find answers.
Can't find answers to that. I don't know what it is, dude. And one, it's too difficult to try to explain in like a Google search exactly what these lines are. It constantly thinks you're talking about this or talking about that or something, but not specifically the shit that we're looking at, Yeah, I mean, there's so much cool shit on Google Earth that I'd love to find out, but I have no idea how to even begin to look it up, man. Shermanator is saying there are stretch marks and ship tracks, right? Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Why don't you take us over to the was it the Sea of Merman or whatever over in Turkey? And we'll show everybody those
the
fucking
Sahara Desert on our journey to Turkey from America. You can see the plains of the Sahara stretched across the name we shall not say.
Oh, look at beautiful nigger.
Liberia and the Sudan, where they have lots of problems right now. And we see the swirling sands of Egypt as we travel across the Middle East to the other place we shall not name. And here we are, beautiful Turkey. Now, where would you like to go?
All right. Let's go down to the Sea of Merman, the sea like that. See where it says Tekradog right there. Okay, look by Istanbul. See Istanbul? Go up to left, up it's over to the left. Yeah. There you go, right there. Right there. Go down. Zoom in. Okay, zoom in more. Now get back to that C. Yeah.
This part?
No, the no, go up with
North?
your arrow. Yeah, north, correct. Okay, that patch of water right there. That big fucking sea.
Okay, we got it.
Okay, now zoom in to the sea. Okay, now go to the coastal. Go to the coast of these seas. And you got to be looking straight up or down. Go to stay on your side. Pick.
This
Go
is
to
Turkey.
the. Correct. Go to uh. Go to the left side.
What country is this? Let's see. This is.
That's Turkey.
Hold on, I screwed up the view. Bulgaria, and I guess this is still Turkey.
Yeah. Now go back down to the coastline of that sea right there.
Okay.
Right where your arrow is. Yeah. Like zoom in there. Okay, now put your camera straight up and down. There you go. Now, if you go and look around throughout that sea, we can find all kinds of ships that were wrecked that are hidden under the water, dude. And people don't know about this. We were like the first ones to discover this shit, dude. But if you look around, dude, there's all kinds of fucking like oil tankers and shit like that are under the water that are fucking people just don't even know about, dude. There's just so many of them, man. You have to zoom in, I think, a little bit more. Okay, right there. See, now that one's above water. So that's what gives you an idea what they look like. That one's above water, though. And you might have something there. I doubt it, though. Keep going.
I'm downloading the full version, so it'll give me a higher definition.
Oh yeah, dude. I got the full version downloaded. Let me see here. Yeah, because using the browser version fucking kind of sucks, dude. Yeah, I got Google Earth Pro fucking downloaded. You think about the
Yeah, I
scale
got
of
it running.
Earth, those lines are huge. Exactly, man. Back garden, right? Greece that's where it was. And chase back to the Austrasian people. Who the fuck is that?
The Australasians.
Huh. If I could get this shit to fucking load. I gotta close so much shit out. Yeah, there is
Pro version running.
what's up?
I have the pro version running now. I
All
just
right,
switched.
sweet.
How do I close this down here?
There should be a little fucking arrow thing for you to be able to close that down, like to shrink it down. But it's kind of underneath where it says stop sharing. Let's see here.
I haven't used this in a while, so I freaking forget.
Oh, that looks cool, dude. got fucking. Now I got Google Earth open. Here, so I can kind of just run to it real quick. Let's see where I can find some. Show you exactly where it's at.
Holy crap! You can time travel.
Yeah.
I did
Oh
not.
yeah,
know
you didn't know that, dude?
No.
Cool, dude. Yeah, I don't think you can do that with the browser version. You can't go back and forth in time, or with the browser version, but with the pro version, you can. It's fucking awesome. All right, let me see here.
How the heck do I turn the stupid tour guide off?
Yeah, go click those fucking buttons, dude. Go click all those shit off. Let me see here. On the C. But I don't know why the resolution is not all fucking. I can't get it to like digitize properly and like fucking put a clear picture on.
Who knows how to close tour guides that's out there on the YouTube?
Those check those boxes, dude. So go back to where you were. It's got to go back to the Google Earth. Now, see the little boxes right there? Yeah, uncheck them, you know. They're already checked with the check mark. Just click them.
There's a specific one, though, that should just be for the stupid tour guide.
Yeah, it's like it's all the way at the top. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool, dude.
I met somebody that was at Machu Picchu.
Oh, really?
Telling me about it. Him and his wife went there. He said they climbed up to Machu Picchu.
What?
I think that's what they called it. Like the other side of the mountain.
Oh, no shit, dude. Yeah. And you know what's cool is there's actually supposed to be another like a sister city to Machu Picchu built up in the fucking mountains
right here
in Peru. But it's fucking hidden, you know. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, you see how Machu Picchu's down here? When you go up across this, you can't get to it because the road's messed up. It's a lot harder to get up to here.
Oh, wow, dude, that's fucking cool.
Sorry, it's hard to handle. The controls aren't real easy for this map thing.
No, it's difficult. Like especially when you're streaming, it's already difficult just using Google Earth. It already takes a lot of processing power. But then when you're also trying to do it, stream it live through fucking Google Hangouts, then through YouTube Live, it's just going to be so slow on your processor. Or so hard on your processor, I mean. Wait, oh, let me check the comments. I'm sorry, you guys. Gotta pop the comments back up. All right, so Shermanator Osborne saying, I love Earth scans. Yes, we do too. Fucking wrist lighter. That's badass, man. I'm back. Oh, hell yeah, dude. You like that shit, dude? Is that cool or what, man? That shit is crazy. Flyer drone over there. Oh, I know, right? Dude, how fucking cool would that be, dude? Yeah, it's fucking I think this costed like $16 altogether for this watch lighter. And it actually works, dude. That's a real working watch. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see here.
You guys see how sleek this is?
You gotta see. And you guys can see, yeah. So yeah, it's a real working watch too, man. So it's fucking awesome. Sean, what were you showing again?
Look how steep these mountains are. It's insane. And they
Is that fucking crazy or what, dude? They built on top of that shit.
To even get to this area, though, it has to be super important. Because, like, look at the other mountains around here.
Right?
It's, like, buried in the middle of this mountain region.
And, you know, where is the quarry for Machu Picchu? Zoom back in. Zoom back down there.
The quarry for Machu Picchu? I don't know.
Where did they get all that stone from?
I mean, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that it's from the mountain itself.
That's what I'm assuming it has to be, is that it's from the mountain itself. And maybe it's that it's just cut and repurposed, you know?
Yeah. This is just crazy. To get up here to Machu Picchu 2, whatever they're calling this, this is insanity.
Where does the name Machu Picchu come from? Like, what's it mean?
I'm not exactly sure. I think it means sacred something.
Yeah, it's like the sacred city or fucking city of the sun god or some shit. I forget what it means, dude. Sean will find out, man.
I was always fascinated with that. I don't know. I think it'd be awesome as hell to go there and fucking eat a bunch of mushrooms.
It means old person or old peak.
Ah,
Old peak mountain.
The old peak mountain, you guys. Old peak.
Old peak.
Look at that fucking llama. Alpacas. And they didn't discover Machu Picchu. You know what? It's funny because the conquistadors never discovered Machu Picchu, you know? So all the people could have went there and hid in the city, and the conquistadors could have done nothing about it. Not only could they have not have battled a city like that, but they never even found it, dude. I would burn my dick if I had that lighter. Hairy toe. No, you wouldn't have, dude. You'd be fine, man. You know, I'm gonna burn your dick. Yeah, it's fucking oh man, is that gorgeous or what? Look at that, you guys.
It's insane to think that they built that there. Imagine just getting water is a problem.
These stones are no fucking joke. I mean, yeah, how did they get water up there? You know, did they just collect fucking rainfall? Did they have some kind of irrigation? Did they have some kind of hydraulic pump that pumped water up there? I mean, did they just collect water that came down from higher up or something? I mean, but they're already way the fuck up there.
Is this water?
You know?
No.
No, it looks like it might have been at one time.
Oh, what's this?
Wow, it looks interesting.
That's a building. There's another building.
That's some old ancient shit, dude, that fucking no one's ever seen before, dude.
Oh, there's terraces there too. You can see it.
Right?
Yeah.
It looks like a mudslide happened. Like, it looks like this was up here and slid down.
Slid down?
Yeah, you can see how it's all drifted, like.
I'm wondering if there's undiscovered stuff here.
What's up?
I'm wondering if there's undiscovered stuff here. Like, what is this?
Of course there's undiscovered stuff there, dude. Look at that, dude. What is that thing? What the fuck is that?
That'd be awesome.
Go back in time and see what it looks like.
That'd be awesome. Just go there and dig.
Okay, now zoom back into it. Now see what it looks like.
Nothing.
Huh.
It's this.
No, there it is. It's that right there. Okay, so it looks like it was a patch of trees or a patch of vegetation.
Oh, There's steps. Look.
Look at that. Look at the trail. Look at the trail right to it, dude.
Comes right up and comes right down.
Maybe it's some kind of ancient well or something. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. That's fucking cool, though, man. Llama burgers for everybody, right? Shermanator saying San Pedro cactus. Oh, what fucking the shit that makes you trip.
Coyote.
Forerunner saying maybe a natural spring in the mountains, Kyle. That could be, you know, where they got water from. Maybe a natural spring.
Seasonal spring, and that's like what sustained them for the summer, and then they used another one for the winter. Oh man, I broke my view.
Just breathing up there is hard. Oh yeah, Daniel's saying just breathing up there is hard. I bet you it is, dude.
What the fuck is that?
You know? What the fuck? Oh, you know what? Can I tell you guys something about that right there? You see that green spot? All over, and this only seems to happen in Peru, but all over you can find these glowing green and red balls that are all over Google Earth, but they only seem to appear over
this
Peru, you know?
It's like the green light off the Tommy knockers.
And see, that's another thing. If Secure Team 10, whatever, just fucking go use the time button to go back in time, they could answer so many questions about some of the shit that they look at, you know?
There's something over here. Right here. All these little spots. That's something.
That looks like some fucking, look at that. Looks like some old construction site, man. They were attempting to build something and then they stopped, maybe.
Another undiscovered place, probably.
Probably.
Little spot here. But when I flashed to current time, this is where the green spot is, right here. Green spot, possibly undiscovered place.
Oh, that's fucking awesome, dude.
More lines. Inca Trail, right here.
Yeah, Daniel is saying no beasts of burden to pull the stone either. Fucking nuts. Correct. So the Incans didn't even have they didn't even have any, like he said, beasts of burden. So we're talking like oxen or fucking horses or anything like. They had alpacas. Alpaca can't even fucking lift me, dude. You can't like ride an alpaca, you know?
Think of about 1,000 of them though tied up.
Right? Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what you would need. And how difficult would that be? You know? Fuck me, dude. All right, well, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna get off here and because I got some other videos I gotta fucking work on and get that shit done. But I think we're gonna do the same. Let's Sean, do you work tonight?
No, I'm off. I work tomorrow morning though.
You want to do this let's do this again tonight, and you and I could host it, and let's do Egypt.
We can fly through the dry regions of Egypt together.
Right? Yeah, let's do that, man, and that'll be a lot of fun because there's a bunch of cool little sites that are underground that still have not been discovered, and we can go and show everybody our kick-ass discoveries, dude. Because there's like tons of shit there.
I bet you real Egypt goes far more west than actual borders of Egypt.
Oh, I bet
we need a giant vacuum. Let's start a GoFundMe, giant vacuum, so we can suck up all the sand and sell it.
Right. All right, you guys. Yeah, and listen to Jason. He says, smash that like button. Hell yeah, you guys. Go click that fucking like button. Show some fucking love. and all that other good stuff going on. Make sure you hit the notification button so you get notified for when I do go live. Because even if you are subscribed, we still have fucking issues of people getting notifications. So make sure you go and hit that. Thanks, Sean, for taking us on this kick-ass voyage today on Google Earth. Thank you, Sean. That was a lot of fun. And we will be doing it tonight. Tonight, I guess Sean and I will be going to the beautiful desert lands of Egypt and all of its ancient mysteries. And we will discover them and share them with you people for a small fee.
Small
for
fee of
$29.95, dude.
2005.
All right. And Gyro, thank you for coming on here and joining us. I will see you guys tonight. Sean, what time you want to do it, man?
My pleasure.
Yeah, think of a time.
You want to just hit me up on Hangouts and we'll discuss it and figure it out. All right.
Alrighty then.
All right, sounds good, you guys. I will see you guys tonight, and Sean, I'll see you later. Hit me up, and we will rock and roll this bitch. All right, you guys. UFO proof out.